So, hey guys, this is where we left at the last video, right? The counter was working. Then we got something as children, button click props, destructuring here, and what we have to do is we have to do a lot of refactors now and some styling where these buttons should come alongside each other and the reset button is below these two buttons. So basically the plus will be here, minus button will be here, and reset button will be down below, right? But here are a few more things that I don't like here. First of all, this button click, right? Usually what we do is when we are passing an on click, right, we call the prop as on click as well. Okay, so what happens is this goes here, and in the app, instead of button click, we call this on click, so that we have a, what do we call, uniformity in the code, right? So we call this on click because we are passing it to a button, and in here inside the props we have this on click now, and then this on click is this one which is being called on the on click of this button. Okay, it is the same button click, but we just name it on click because we want to maintain the uniformity, right? Let's see if everything is working. It's working. Cool, right? What next, right? If we are just calling this on click without passing any parameters, what we can do is we can remove this bracket and we can remove this function. So basically what we are now doing is we are passing this function, not we are passing this function as a reference to this function now. Okay, so if we go there and refresh, it's still working, but we can see that what if we just do this, what will happen? Yeah, so cannot update the component app while rendering a different component button to locate the inside the call follow. Okay, so as we told you, if I just call this function directly, it will give me some errors, right? And to make sure that this doesn't happen, we were doing this, right? This should work, but what I'm saying is when we remove all these brackets now, what we are essentially doing is we are passing this reference to this on click component. Right now this will work perfectly, right? Working, right? So what we can do is we can either do this, whereas we pass in an anonymous function which calls on click, or we can write it as this, where we just pass the reference to this on click function. Both work. Okay, a few last things. We have to make sure that these buttons are in line and this reset is down below. So what we can do is we can add another div here. Okay, now we can give a style of, let's say, display flex, and that should do the trick for us. Yep, yeah, it works. But then display flex is the really reusable component, right? If we want something to work as that, so what we can do is we can create another component as let's call this as horizontal flex .js. Okay, again the boilerplate, react from react, then const horizontal flex equals to open brackets return. What do? We do a div, right? We add the style of display flex. Okay, and we, whatever we get inside it, we get it in props.children, and we can destructure it as children here, and then we can just add those children here, right? Yeah, we have these children here, and then we do an export default horizontal flex. Okay, let's just copy this, go to app.js, import horizontal flex from /horizontal flex. and instead of this div, let's do a horizontal flex, opening and closing, right? I have an extension which auto completes this, but you have to make sure that open and close both you write properly. Then okay, can't resolve horizontal flex. Why? Okay, here's a spelling mistake. Horizontal flex. Yep. Yes. We finally have the click counter running. Let's do one last thing here. Can we add a paragraph here? Made with love by Sumit Rohra. You know what? This is a homework made with love by Sumit Rohra. You have to make sure that this remains here at the end of the page, and the font size, decrease the font size a bit, I would say. And if you have to see the final result, you can just go to this page, click counter hyphen, yeah, this is right. If I click on Sumit Rohra, we get to my website or whatever website you want to have. So the styling is a bit different that we have had here, but we are doing some things differently here, right? But you can just take this whole thing as homework and correct the styling, and you will learn a lot of things doing that. Also, one more thing, we have a lot of things inside single folder. Let's just create another folder called as components, and all these reusable components we'll keep there. So button there, move, container move, and horizontal flex move. Now we'll have a problem here. Okay, this again auto filled it for me, but what was happening here is, so if we do this, we have a problem, right? Because we moved this button from this current directory to a components directory, right? So what we can do is components slash this, right? Copy, okay, not that, slash components. So what it is doing right now is, it is looking at dot is the current directory. Inside the current directory, it is looking at the components folder. So we are inside the source directory. Inside the source directory, the app.js file is looking for components folder, and inside components, it is looking at all these three. So if we go here and refresh now, what just happened? Okay, so the components I have written C capital. Let's just give it a small c and refresh. It works. It works, right? So we have finally finished our first application, guys. Cheers if you understood everything. If you didn't understand everything, just wait for a while. We'll do few more applications and you will understand a lot of things better, right? So next time we'll be using the Unsplash API and fetching images from there. So just make sure you do this particular homework that is made with love by whatever, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.